In terms of building great products developers love, you know, IBM as a company has been slow to catch up in that space. My background and my perspective tells me that what we're doing now and what the path we're on now is a good one. And that is, really, you have to first of all acknowledge that developers are your audience, they're your consumers. If they are your buyers, they're your buyers. If they're not, then they're not. And when you're building product, it's just kind of keep it simple, stupid, right? Like solve a problem that they have in a way that's easily consumable, give them an opportunity to see the value, whether that's free to try, if it's a pay-as-you-go API platform or whatever, or another model. As long as they can see the value, and then give them an opportunity and make it explicit as to the next step they can take. You don't try to be marketing and force it on them, but in my experience, the best marketing is, and this is cliche, great product design, right? So they sell themselves. I've noticed myself when I've shipped some products in the past, the ones that actually serve a need get an organic uplift in terms of social presence on Reddit, on Hacker News, on this and that. People just post stuff. They're like, hey, this is interesting, check it out. And if none of that happens, especially if you are paying for SEO and other marketing dollars, then you know you're not serving your audience. And then you should really, so in order to serve your audience, if you're not close to them, if you're not out at events all the time, you need to get some sponsor users. So get some developers in your audience, in your office, who maybe don't work for the company, and then ask them tough questions in a safe environment. People are afraid to ask tough questions like, what do you think of IBM? Have you used IBM products? What do you think of Watson? You know, what were some of the things you liked and didn't like? Be brutally honest, right? People don't want to hear that, but you have to ask those questions in order to design for that audience, right? Because if you don't, you're just guessing.